Earlier today, I spoke with our partners at the Dayton Business Journal about the breaking news. Okay, so joined by Don Baker, the editor of the Dayton Business Journal. First, Don, props to you guys. You were the first with this story on the web today. So a new tenant for part of the GM plant in Moraine. What are your sources telling you on this breaking news story, Don?
Well, what they're saying is this is a company from China. It's a Chinese manufacturer. They're in the auto parts industry. And they're planning on bringing at least 800 jobs, at least right away. And they're looking at over 1,000 jobs in the long run. And that's a very important number because when GM closed that plant, there were 1,000 jobs there. So this new tenant would actually bring the facility back to the level of jobs it was when GM closed it. And it's also auto jobs, which is very important.
We, of course, here at 2 News, we're right across the street from the old Moraine plant, so we drive by every day and we see the businesses that were shuttered when GM pulled out in 2008. So this, no doubt, will have a significant impact on both the economics here and the physical look of the area.
Oh, definitely. It's definitely something where, you know, when you get a facility that gets reused with this number of jobs coming in, you know, that many people in one place, you're going to have a core there that can really support, you know, a ripple effect of jobs around the facility. You know, within several miles of that, you know, some of the restaurants and some of the retailers and some of those, you know, smaller businesses that may have closed when GM was shut down, there's going to be a great opportunity for those businesses to reopen. And this is really something that could even spur larger development around the area and even in the kind of I-75 corridor.
And so you guys at the Dayton Business Journal are constantly monitoring the pulse of the economy here. So put this news in perspective for us.
Sure. You know, this is very important. There's a number of things. One, this continues the resurgence of the local economy in our area. You know, in the past year, more than 4,000 new jobs have either come here or been committed to coming here. And, you know, when you look at this, we're talking about 800 to 1,000 jobs. You know, that's a quarter of the total job numbers from the past year. That's very big. And also, you know, this region was hit very hard by the recession and by the auto crisis. And when GM shut this plant down and when Delphi shut plants down, you had a large number of auto workers who were out of jobs in the area. And so for this plant to be reused by an auto parts maker, to have the opportunity for looking for workers with the same skills as those who had lost their jobs, it really could be a very positive thing for a lot of families in our region.
Wow, very exciting news. Don Baker, editor of the Dayton Business Journal, thank you so much for joining us.